Everyone knows Hyundai's luxury brand is Genesis, just like everyone knows that Toyota's is Lexus, Nissan's Infiniti, Honda's is Acura, and Mazda is Mazda. So splitting off a luxury brand is nothing new. The first Genesis was the full-size G90, and we did a review of it back in 2015. Then Genesis gave us the G80, which was mid-size. And by the way, we reviewed that back in 2018. Now we have the G70. We did a sneak peek review of the G70 at the 2019 Washington, D.C. Auto Show. But now we finally have our hands on one to give it a full review. And that's why we've come to Genesis of Chantilly. So let's go check it out. The luxury sports sedan market is full of worthy competitors, such as the BMW 3 Series, of course, Mercedes C-Class, Audi A4, as well as the Jaguar XE, just to name a few. So how does the Genesis G70 fare against this competition? For 2019, it was voted North American Car of the Year. It also was honored with Motor Trend's Car of the Year award as well. Plus, it was ranked #1 by J.D. Powers for initial quality. So, I think the G70 is off to a good start, don't you? The first thing you'll notice is the aggressively styled crossed hatch hexagonal grille. It really stands out, as well as the front fascia. It's very bold and, well, you know, impressive. Then you have the very sleek headlamp treatment. You have your LED daytime running lamps, of course. You have your standard halogens, but you can get the full LED headlights. I recommend them. Under the hood, you have a choice of 2 different engines. You can start with the base model and you'll get the 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine generating 252 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque. Or you could go with the 3.3 V6 twin turbo, which I believe is available in the G80 as well as the G90. And that cranks it up to 365 horsepower, 376 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds. That's fast. I've been driving it and it absolutely rocks. Now, as far as transmissions are concerned, there is a bit of a trade-off. There is a 6-speed manual available for those pure driving enthusiasts, but it's only available with the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine in the base model. Everything else, you're going to get the 8-speed automatic transmission for the 3.3-liter and up, and it is just smooth as silk. Plus, it does come with paddle shifters, so it's the best of both worlds. The G70 comes standard with rear-wheel drive, which is great for a luxury sports sedan. But you can also get the Genesis H-Track all-wheel drive system, and that'll bump up the price about $2,000. But what the heck, that's only $500 a wheel. Well worth it, I think. As far as fuel efficiency is concerned, it varies. If you want maximum fuel efficiency, you can go with the 4-cylinder rear-wheel drive, and that'll get you about 25 miles per gallon combined. But if you step up to the 6-cylinder all-wheel drive, you're going to drop to about 20 miles per gallon combined. Okay, well, people sometimes comment that I never have anything critical to say about a vehicle during our reviews. Well, not today, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. I've got to go inside to release the door. Oh, true, it's a push of a button right there as I'm getting out to pump the gas, but what the heck? But at least it's on the driver's side, that way I can get to it nice and easy. And what's great about this is, of course, Genesis says they recommend using premium fuel, but they also say if you want, you can go with regular. I think that's a nice trade-off there. There are 2 basic trim lines available. You have the 2.0T, and that starts out at about $34,900, and then you have the 3.3T, and that's going to start out about $43,750 plus. This is a very aerodynamic vehicle. You can see by the raked back windshield. The drag coefficient extremely low. The body lines, creases, flowing air over the vehicle front to back, and it's really designed to give it a smooth, controlled ride. That's one of the nice things about the independent suspension, especially with the H-Track all-wheel drive system. By the way, some people ask me what color is the color of the vehicle that we're reviewing, and this one's actually a very intriguing color. It's called Black Forest, and it's supposed to be a deep metallic green, but sometimes it gives off just a black sheen or a gray sheen, but it is an amazing finish to it. The handsome exterior styling extends to the rear of the vehicle with very large LED brake lights, backup lights, beautiful chrome tip dual exhaust with a black diffuser, nice accent down there. Of course, you have your parking sensors front and rear. And the one thing people wonder about is how much cargo space is in the back. When, of course, I used my hand, but you could do a hands-free release or release it on the inside anyway. But there's 10.5 cubic feet of cargo space back here. And some people say, well, that's not enough. Well, you got more if you need it. In the Sport Edition, 60/40 split folding rear seats. So if it's only you, and your stuff, you're good to go. I mean, look, this is a lot of, you can get floor mats and stuff like that, carriers too. Take a look. Go ahead. Oh, and there's an emergency spare tire. Bam! Back there. Okay, everyone has an Achilles heel, and some people feel the back seat of the G70 is it. Well, quite frankly, I have the front seat all the way back as far as it's possible to get back here, and I've still, well, a little bit of leg room, but you can see there's a whole lot more if someone were to sit up. So the problem isn't the back seat, it's the long-legged tall people up front. And what's great is you don't even have to have a discussion about them moving their own seat. You can just do it right here. Suffer, long-legged person. Let me show you how much room there is back here, though. A lot. Check it out. Yeah. Short people in the front, tall people in the back. I think we're good to go. Oh, and by the way, you do have the obligatory armrest, but with the cup holders, they've got a nice little chrome accent. And you have air vents back here, but air conditioning's controlled up front. Hold on. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. That is just amazing acceleration and smooth. The vehicle's very low slung. Nice weight distribution. And that's why you can't go wrong if it's the rear wheel drive. You want to drive that way, fantastic. Excellent, but you got the all-wheel drive here. Even better, even better. And the slew of safety features you can feel at work. I can tell where my lane sensing is in the head-up display. I've got my lane change assist, blind spot detection, all the usual stuff. Some of the vehicles you can get rain sensing wipers if you're, so inclined. You have your parking sensors, you'll have the available adaptive cruise control, adaptive headlights, both high beam, and you can even get low beam adaptive, of course, with the integrated fog lights, nice LEDs. You have the lane change assist, backup cameras, backup sensors. You have a 360 camera on this package here with the blind spot detection, lane keep assistance, autonomous braking assist, pedestrian detection, all of the usual technologies and safety features that you would expect from a luxury sports sedan. And Genesis does a nice job of putting them at your fingertips. You have a 7-inch floating display here that is the standard display with all your touch screens. But if you get the navigation, that bumps up to an 8-inch screen. And you also have the flow touch here and there. You can scroll over here, let me get all my apps. I can scroll over, I've got the Navi, I've got music, current location, voice memo, climate, radio. You have the voice commands, quick guidance, etc., phone commands, everything's at your fingertips. And for your multimedia and radio, you have your hard copy buttons down here. For your stereo systems, bam, Nobulation, including tuner controls, so it gives you that tactile feeling, especially with the air conditioning units right here and the ventilation systems. Very, very large, easy to grip knobs, and even the little pull down for your defroster systems, front and rear. This vehicle has a heated steering wheel, so there's a button for that. Heated as well as ventilated seats, and I like the ventilated seats. They chill me down really quickly, and I mean that is nice because the temperature reading on this vehicle right now for the exterior of the car is 94 degrees out there, and this is unheard of this time of year. You have a variety of choices for option packages. You have the advanced package, the elite package, dynamic package, sport package, prestige package, and all of them will provide a combination of options and driver assistance features and safety features to enhance your enjoyment of the G70. You fear no evil with the 3.3 liter V6 turbo, twin turbo, man. It's just awesome. It feels great. And the 8-speed with the drive-by-wire transmission really does a nice job. Plus the paddle shifter, should you so desire. You have a choice on your toggle switch down here. I can go into my drive modes as we're moving. I can go to the smart mode. It'll adjust the feedback of the vehicle and the handling based upon driving conditions and my previous driving habits. You can also go to the eco mode if you want to maximize your fuel economy, especially after I just stomped on it like I did. And then you can go to the comfort mode for the lazy driver in all of us. And you can take it over to the sport mode. And there's even a customizable mode. And by the way, all the modes are indicated on your 7-inch multimedia interface display because you've got that sandwich between your analog tach and speedometer. The head-up display is really bright, has all the information that you'd need as you go down the highway. You can set your Navi here, and obviously it'll give you all the controls on the head-up display. You can adjust it accordingly. The steering wheel is a nice sport bolstered grip. The modes you can adjust here for your stereo system. You can control the volume on your steering wheel, of course, the different press the mode for the radio systems, etc., going across your screen. You can also do your Bluetooth hands-free phone calls, handle that. Adaptive cruise control over here. And the multimedia interface display is dead center. I can check on my tire pressure. I can flip through the head-up display adjustments, driver assistance adjustments, to oil temperature, torque, give me my turbo readout, average fuel economy, you don't want to go there, and your directional, settings. So I want to go backwards. I want to go backwards, bam, 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 bam. There we go. And then you can adjust it accordingly. Over here, you have your camera settings, your for the view. As you can see right here, I've got my 360 view, dead center, looking at what's going up there. You can adjust it here, a little closer view, another side view, more of the right side view, but I prefer the 360. You have your auto hold, so in case you're at a hill or something, you don't want to slide back, you've got that. Parking assist sensors, you could do that as well. USBs, you have 3 USBs. One in the center console, one in the center armrest, and one in the back seat area. Sorry, had to do it again. That'll throw your head back. That'll throw your head back. Let's see here. Air conditioning, ventilated seats, as I mentioned, work great. Air conditioning, you have dual zone that can sync up. There's a separate vent just in the back. Interior, you have your choice. You have a leatherette seating surface, you have real leather, or you have the Napa leather seating surfaces like we have right now. And you've got the diamond tufted stitched, and you got the piping built into it. It's just absolutely beautiful, just beautiful. You're gonna have to keep this one clean though, because it's pretty light looking, but it looks great, especially with the brushed aluminum accents across the dash system. If you want to set your navigation through voice controls, there's a button right here on the rearview mirror.
Please say the POI name or address you want to find.
And you can just say, find Starbucks. Oh, come on.
25 results found.
25 results. Oh my God. That's awesome. See, there's my lane keep assist. Oh my God. Oh, I got to speed up. Yellow light. Bam. You know what yellow means. Step on it. Now I'm going to show you turning radius because I'm going to pop a Yui here. Because I want to go the other way. And that's why you do a Yui. I'm going this way and I want to go that way. If I did an Ellie, I'd be going that way, and I don't want to go that way. Here we go. Okay, hold on tight, folks. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. That's the advantage of a compact sports sedan. Tight U-turns. And the brakes are great. You can even get heavy duty Brembo brake. Bam. And of course, you've got quad disc brakes, dual diagonal braking system, 2 brake lines operating, one in front of the opposite rear, one in front of the opposite rear. You got your ABS braking system. You got dynamic traction control, stability control. It's just loaded with good stuff, with good performance fun. And with the all-wheel drive system, ba-bam! Or you could stick with the rear-wheel drive, whichever. It's up to you. They both drive great, and they have great weight distribution. You're low, you're planted, you're lean, you're mean. You're a Genesis G70 driving machine. Plus, you have electronic and tilt and telescopic wheel. I almost forgot to mention that. Here's a cool little feature too. When you turn on your wipers, the 7-inch center display will tell you you're on automatic right now. Now it's giving you the readout, you're on low, and then you're on high. I think I can see I'm on high right now, but it was there just in case you're not sure. When you adjust your seats, you've got a 20-way adjustable seat in this model, plenty of lumbar support and everything. It shows up on the screen. Check it out. I'm adjusting my lumbar. There it is. That's higher portion of the lumbar, lower portion of the lumbar, top, bottom, left, right, in, out. When you adjust your seat, same thing. The back is going forward, the back is going back, the seat is going forward, the seat is going back. Again, it may be a little redundant, but I bet a lot of other manufacturers eventually will start incorporating that into their technology. You have fold-in mirrors. Hey, you have fold. I'm not going to do it now because I'm driving. That would be stupid. But you do, as soon as you stop the car, you have fold-in mirrors. Or you could fold them in yourself in case you're in a very tight garage, parking area, something like that. I've been a big fan of Genesis ever since the brand first came out. So I am a little biased here. I just believe they give you a tremendous amount of bang for your buck, and the G70 is no exception. Now I know we're living in the world of, SUVs, and everyone's got them, and Genesis is going to come out with them too someday. But I still think the appeal of a sport luxury sedan is there. When you get behind the wheel and drive a good-looking car that's got plenty of performance, plenty of tech and safety, and is affordable. I think that's a winning combination. And if you check it out, I bet you will too. You won't be disappointed.